Hey, what's up? It's Chris, founder of Thinkster.com, and in today's video I want to welcome our new Thinkster Freelancer student Tom. So welcome Tom to the Freelancer course. Great to have you on board. I appreciate you joining the course. I think you made a great decision. Freelancing is on the rise. It's such a big opportunity, but you know what? The biggest opportunity is actually to become a blockchain developer. Why blockchain developer? So I think in my experience, most people seriously underestimate the potential of blockchain technology, and especially coders. They don't see it yet. They think blockchain development is just another small industry or quickly growing industry within the computer science field. But blockchain technology is actually far bigger, in my opinion. So first of all, I mean, we have all the huge, massive industries collapsing into the Ethereum blockchain. So, for example, we have decentralized finance. So we have the decentralized finance eats centralized finance. So we have like all finance actually collapses into the Ethereum blockchain layer to become decentralized, to become more trustworthy, to acquire features that cannot be provided by the traditional finance industry. So we have smart contracts executing autonomously. So we have, for example, insurance. The whole insurance industry will get collapsed into the blockchain industry, right? So because we can automatically, so people can pay a small insurance fee to a smart contract, and the smart contract will then automatically execute the insurance cases. So it will be like automatically brokered by smart contracts, and maybe in combination with AI, or for example, we have technology such as Chainlink. Chainlink actually connects the real world to blockchain. So you have a network of oracles. An oracle is just somebody who gives his opinion or his view on the state of the real world. And that's why, like, with these oracles, we can actually create a state, a common shared view of the real world. So, for example, we can, like, the state of the real world is who is the U.S. president, right? And if you ask 100 people, you get 100 responses, and with a certain probability, like, you can average those responses, and you get the state of the real world, who actually is the U.S. president, right? And based on this, you can, for example, create derivatives, right? Like one of the biggest parts of the financial industry today, the derivative industry. For example, you can have options, you can bet, you can have futures and everything. You can model it on the Ethereum blockchain, and it has significant advantages compared to centralized finance, because in centralized finance often actually you need trust. You need to trust the financial institutions, but nobody actually trusts the financial institutions, right? And you cannot trust them. You cannot trust big insurance promises, because the insurance, if it gets bankrupt, then you don't get paid anything, right? So it is impossible actually to trust insurance, right? So, and that's why that's why you actually need the decentralized finance space to get rid of the trust problem from traditional industries. And then like similarly, you need like the whole metaverse actually starts to disrupt the physical space. So, for example, our attention is currently already, like, a majority of our attention already is in the digital space, right? So, for example, you are watching this video, you are working on your computer. Even if you are at work in your office, you are staring off to screens on your computer. So you are actually already in the virtual space, and this will just increase and increase over time. So we have, like, the metaverse is replacing the physical universe, and at the core of the metaverse is actually the Ethereum blockchain, because it can automatically execute things, like it can automatically execute certain conditions in the metaverse. And you need trust, because I mean, if you're all living in the metaverse, it cannot be provided by a centralized institution, also because of trust issues, right? So, for example, imagine the world would be owned by a centralized corporation. I mean, this would be just so problematic. So imagine the world would be owned by Google. I mean, Google would have complete control over the world. So we cannot let this happen. So therefore, we need decentralized blockchains to solve this problem. And we see it like in every space. So you see the blockchain space, it's just infinite. It will just grow and grow. And for blockchain developers, we actually need more and more blockchain developers for the decades to come. So for example, suppose you have been on the internet, like in the 90s, right? So for you individually, how big would have been this opportunity? This opportunity would be like the opportunity of your lifetime, right? You could have committed 100% to the internet and find work throughout your life in this internet industry. And the same is happening in blockchain technology, right? So we have we are now at the beginning, the rise of the blockchain world. We have decentralized autonomous organizations that will replace corporations over time. So organizations that run on blockchain technology autonomously, that are owned by the people and owned by the persons who actually purchased some, say, stock or actually stake in those blockchains. They own the future in the metaverse. And that's why, I mean, everything is collapsing into the metaverse. Everything from insurance to finance to gaming to just attention, social networks, everything collapses into the metaverse. So for programmers who are able to program against the Ethereum blockchain, for example, with Solidity, they have they can build their whole career in the upcoming decades just on this one scale, right? I mean, this is a massive scale. And that's why I'm really excited about the opportunity these days to combine it with freelancing, to become a freelance Solidity programmer, for example, or even Python programmer. You can also program blockchains in Python. And you can also use like the computer science courses, the computer science academy courses that are free for you as a new freelancer student on Solidity and other means to program against blockchain technology. So it's a massive opportunity. I'm really excited about the potential of this emerging industry. Thanks for joining the Freelancer course, Tom, and see you in the course. Bye.